Welcome. Again we will be learning DFA problem with the alphabet symbol A and B, and it should having a substring AAB. Now what is the substring definition? Substring definition is it should have the minimum AAB in any occurrence of A's and B's. That means what? It can have any occurrence, but it should have in the front and back, whatever may be the occurrence, but it should have the minimum string EAB. So star means what? Star means zero occurrence, means epsilon. It may have A, AB, BA, any occurrence of A's and B's. Okay, so substring means minimum one occurrence of AAB should be present in the string. So what are the possible string ways? AB, 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 you can write however you want. So AAB should be present somewhere. This also should be accepted, or AAB followed by any occurrence of A's and B's, that also has to be accepted. Okay, or in the middle also it has to be accepted, like A, AB, AAB, AAB. This is also to be accepted. So like this you have to design a DFA. Okay, so firstly, so minimum string is AAB. So we will design for the minimum string AAB starting from AAB, Q0, Q1, Q2 and Q3. Right, now DFA definition, every state should take the transition for every input symbol. So input symbols is A and B. So here Q0 is taking transition for A because of the minimum string is AAB. So B, it has to take the transition, so we are looping it because it may contain any occurrence of B before also, after also. Right, so here minimum string, for the minimum string we are looping here. Again Q1 is also taking transition for A, B it has to take transition, so we have to move little far away to Q0 because minimum string should be AAB, and here any occurrence of B it may take. Okay, then we have here Q2 is taking transition for B, it has to take the transition for A, as the string should be AAB. So any occurrence of A can come because minimum will be AA. If it goes back with the B, again it has to come back with AA only. So two occurrence of A will be there and it may had any occurrence of A here. So that will not affect our problem. So we can loop it to same state, and now Q3 has to take the transition. So it is looping. Okay, now consider any of the string. So consider this string only, AAB, AAB, AAB. So here A, B, it has been accepted. Okay, AAB, it has been accepted. Again AAB, it can loop here only. A, it will take once again, and B. Again AAB. So like that it has been accepted. If you go with the next one, ABA, consider ABA, A, B, A. Okay, again AB, A, B, again AAB. So what is our minimum string? So minimum string should be accepted. So this is our minimum string present here, AAB, AAB, or this AAB. So anywhere the minimum string AAB will be accepted here with any occurrence of A's and B's also being accepted by this DFA. Okay, so here again the definition of DFA: M is a machine, 5-tuple representation, Q is the states, Q0, Q1, Q2 and Q3 is the 4 states we have. Sigma is the alphabet symbol, that is A and B. Q0 is the starting state which is not originating from any other, that arrow pointing to whichever state, that we call it as a starting state. And F is a final state, that is a double circle representation, that is Q3 is our final state, and delta is a transition function. So transition is represented in this problem with the transition table. Okay, this is our transition table. Delta is a transition function. Arrow mark represents the starting state and star represents the final state. These are all the states and these are the input symbols. Okay, now Q0 for A taking transition to Q0 to Q1. So Q1 you have to write here, Q0 for B, Q0 for B itself, so Q0, and Q1 for A it is Q2, and Q1 for B it is Q0. So Q2, Q0, and Q2 for A itself and Q2 for B, it is Q3. So Q2, Q3. Okay, and then Q3, it is taking transition to itself for both the inputs. So it is Q3, Q3. So this is our problem for DFA having a substring AAB.